awesome to the max.
So hey guys, chapter 1 just ended. Now we're gonna go into the official chapter 2, but this is the 4th chapter, on the Pokewubs Reads series, the hybrid. Mind me. Man, this shirt is really weird. It's like reflecting everything. Look, a shadow. Wait. So here we go. So when we left off, apparently the first day of school just ended at Southern Mist Academy, and we met 5 hybrids. Main character is Brian. We got 3 supporting hybrids. So here we go. Chapter 2. When Brian got back to his room, he decided to go to the poo. He went to his room and changed into his swimsuit. He walked out to the pool and saw Dennis and Ayame. Hi, Dennis. Hello, Ayame, Brian said happily. Hey, Brian, they both said. Brian set his towel down. Come on, Brian, jump in, Dennis said to Brian joyfully. Brian ran at the pool, then jumped. Get him, ball! He shouted, landing in the pool, causing water that splashed both Dennis and Ayame. So how was your first day of school, Brian? Ayame asked him. It was... Brian paused for a second. He continued. It was pretty good, Brian told Ayame. Brian, in fighting class, when you fought Matt and won, was an amazing fight. Congratulations on your win. Grammar's still bad. Still pretty bad. Dennis said happily. Thank you, Dennis, Brian said. Brian then swam to the deep end of the pool. He then began diving down to the bottom of the pool, turned around and noticed that Dennis had a Siberian tiger tail. Ooh! Oh, did we see another hybrid? Brian swam back up, then swam back up. Dennis, why do you have a tail? Brian asked. Oh, so you know about my tail? Well, I'm actually a Siberian tiger hybrid, Dennis told Brian. Oh! Hybrid number 6, and it was Dennis. Wow. I'm also a Siberian tiger hybrid, Brian, Ayame told Brian. Oh! The brother and sister are Siberian tiger hybrids. So, we got 7 hybrids now. And still bad grammar. Dennis and Ayame raised their tiger ears. Brian was speechless at what just happened. This is incredible, Brian said. It's not that big of a deal, Brian, Dennis told Brian. What is wrong with me? Now you two are going to be discriminated against, Brian said, putting his ears flat. We don't really care about that, Brian. I told him. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go walk around the pool. I'm gonna go walk around the school, he told Ayame and Dennis. Okay, Brian. But let me go with you, Dennis. Let me go with you, Dennis said, getting out of the pool. Okay, Brian agreed with Dennis. Getting out of the pool. Both Brian and Dennis walked to their room and changed into mesh shorts and a t-shirt. Where should we go, Dennis? Brian curiously. Brian curiously? That's it. Brian curiously, period. To the basketball court, Dennis told him. Okay, Brian said, waiting at the door of their room. Dennis walked to the door with his ears up and his tail out. In his left hand was a basketball. Ready to go? Dennis asked. Yep, Brian said with a smile. Both Brian and Dennis were walking side by side to the basketball court. When they got to the basketball court, they saw that a game was going on. Dennis walked over. Hey, do you need 2 more players? Dennis asked. They stopped and they saw Matt walk out of the crowd of players. No, we don't need more players, Matt said meanly. Brian looked back in the crowd. He saw Shane. Brian was speechless. Okay, then we'll just watch, Dennis said. No, you can't do that either, Matt said, grinning. Wow, Matt's a jerk. Brian stepped up. Matt, I challenge you to a 2-on-2 game to 21. Ooh, we go! Brian said, looking up at him. What? Ha ha! Matt said, laughing. Ha 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 ha! A shrimp like you challenging me to a game of basketball? Matt said, laughing harder. What are you afraid of? That you're gonna lose? Ooh, kill him! Brian said with confidence. Matt stopped laughing. Okay, then who is your teammate? Matt asked. Dennis is. Duh. Brian said. Okay, Matt said. My teammate is Shane Machiro. Matt said with an evil smile. No. What happens if we win? Dennis asked. If you win, we'll let you two join our game. Matt told Brian and Dennis. What if you win? Dennis asked again. If my team wins, Brian moves. If my team wins, Brian moves to another room away from my anime. So we're going from a decent game to saying, if Brian's team wins, they're gonna play in the game with them. But if Matt's team wins, then Brian has to leave room. This is unfair. Matt said, grinning. Okay then, let's begin. Brian said, walking onto the court. We'll get ball first, Dennis said. Dennis passed the ball in. Dennis passed the ball in at Brian. Matt ran up to Brian, trying to prevent Brian from getting around him. Brian passed it to Dennis. Matt ran towards Dennis, which let Brian open for a three-pointer. Dennis passed it back to Brian. Brian quick shot the ball for three and made it. Oh, I got 3 zip. Shane passed the ball to Matt. Brian stole the ball from Matt and passed it to Dennis. Dennis did a layup and made it for 2 points. So a 5-0, Brian got a steal and a 3-pointer. Oh, and an assist. Dang, Brian's on fire, and the game just began. Shane passed it into Matt. Brian tried to steal the ball again, but Matt tripped Brian and dunked the ball for 2 points. Ooh, dirty move, but it's 5-2. Brian passed in the ball to Dennis. Dennis got past Shane and passed it to Brian. Matt was standing over Brian. Brian took a shot. Matt jumped. After Matt jumped, Brian ran to another section of the three-point line. Brian actually fake shot the ball. He took another shot and made a 3-pointer. Oh, 8-2. Wow, getting slowly fading away. Matt passed in the ball to Shane. I'm sorry, Brian. Shane whispered to Brian. What? Brian was confused. Shane then grabbed Brian's tail and yanked on it. Ooh, dude, that's a mean move. That's not fair. Brian howled at a deafening level after Shane yanked his tail. The howl made everyone except Brian cover their ears. Brian ran towards the ball while Shane was still covering his ears. Well, I guess that's the easy way. Brian ran until he got to the 3-point line. He took a shot and made it. So the score was 11-2. Shane passed the ball into Matt. Honestly, I've seen like Matt and Shane and Brian and Dennis like 50 times already. It's only 2-3 pages here. Matt was being covered by Dennis. And Matt was dribbling the ball. He stepped on Dennis's tail. Dude, man, that's unfair. Dennis then bit Matt's arm, which made Matt lose control of the ball. Ooh, serves you right, man. Dennis ran for the ball and passed it to Brian. Brian took a shot for 3 points. He missed it, but Dennis recovered the ball and passed it back to Brian. Brian took another 3-point shot. He made it. So the score is 14-2. Brian is on fire here. He's made a 4 3-point shots, so he's 4 of 5 and a steal. No, he has 2 steals actually. And an assist. Man, he's on fire. Shane passed the ball in at Matt. Matt spun around Dennis and shot a 3-point shot and missed. Dennis recovered the ball and passed it to Brian. He took a 2-point shot and made it. 16-2, man. On fire. Matt suddenly stopped. I quit, Matt said, walking to the nurse's office to bandage his arm. It was getting dark, so Brian and Dennis walked back to their room. When they got back to their room, Brian cooked himself a steak, and Dennis got out a bag of cat food and ate half the bag. Okay. After Brian's steak was done cooking, he ate it all. I'm going to bed, Brian said, leaving the kitchen. Okay, good night, Dennis and I said as Brian entered his room. When Brian entered his room, he fell asleep. He fell right to sleep. End of chapter 2. So that's actually a really short chapter, unlike chapter 1. So that was horrible grammar still. And I guess we got... basketball game. Matt lost again to Brian. And apparently Dennis bit Matt's arm after Matt stepped on Dennis's tail. So I guess something's might come happen to that. I don't know. Maybe it's a random event. But the biggest thing here is that Brian discovered that Dennis and Ayame are both hybrids. But they're both Siberian Tusky hybrids. That's kind of a shocker right there. They're pretty gosh darn good at hiding their tails and ears, I guess. So yeah, that's the end of chapter 2. And that was better, but it wasn't really that long. I mean, chapter 3 isn't long at all. Chapter 4 is longer than chapter 3, and chapter 5 is longer than chapter 4, and chapter 6 is just there, I guess, and that's the last chapter so far. So, yeah, that's the end of chapter 2. So, guys, please, like always, leave a very lovable like. Hit that subscribe button. Ain't that hard? When you hit the subscribe button, right when you do it, dubstep plays in your ears and it's like it's awesome. I recommend it. So, guys, until the next chapter in Pokewubs Reads, please have a very great and love-filled day. Thank you, and bye-bye for now.